Hello YouTube, Mr. Bean here, and today I am bringing you guys part something. You'll see in the title of the video what part it is, but basically we're doing the bullet feed mechanism right now and the trigger, but we're going to start off with the bullet feed, which I showed you guys at the end of the wall. Yeah, at the end of the wall. So I'm just going to start off with sort of like the base that we're going to build it off of. And we need 15 stud long beam. One of these, and yeah, actually it needs to be one of these joints that can move pretty freely, because it just helps the mechanism move more. I need to move my laptop closer. And I do have a bit of a cold, just to let you guys know. So I'll be sniffing into the camera and my voice will sound really weird and stuff. Alright, now we need black pin, put it there, and then take another large pin, put it here, flip it around and put two pins right there, and another one of these base joints needs to go right there, just like that. And now we're going to take a blue pin, one of these connectors, and a 5 stud long beam. Attach this here, put this here, I believe. Yep. And then just put them on here like this. Now you can just sort of set that down, because basically you'll be building the piece off of this yellow beam here, so it is pretty unstable. I put it on the wrong way. These need to be facing outside, so when you're looking at it this way, coming out there like that, okay? Or else it won't go into the gun right, and you'll have to fix it. Now we need another 15 stud long beam. Where's my picture? There it is. Come on, load already. You got one pin here, one here, one here, here, and here. Now you can just put that off to the side. You don't need it until you make the rest of it, okay? So now I'm going to start making that really weird piece that feeds the bullet and stuff. Or no, not the bullet, but the bolt. So I got a pretty good picture of it here. Okay. You need one of these connectors and a blue pin here, and one of these connectors. You're going to put this piece through here, and then you're going to put it through here, like that. So there's half a stud sticking out on this end. And the reason it looks so weird is just because I basically built this thing off the gun, so this is actually the part that attaches to the gun, so I don't know, it just looks a little lopsided and weird, but it works once you have it in the gun. It's pretty stable. Now we need a blue pin. I'm going to put it underneath here. And now set that down. Take one of these axles and a half spacer and just slide it on there, or not, never mind, I lied. You need a 5 stud long thin beam. You need 2 of these. You put that through there, and then you put the spacer on. And this was the hardest piece on the model to make, so don't expect it to be easy don't expect me to have that easy of a time explaining it, because it's pretty difficult, just with the pictures that I've taken. Alright, so now you need 2 more of these connectors, and 2 of these, and a 3, yeah, a 3 stud long axle. I've also got a modded piece in here just for extra support, and I don't know where the other half of the piece went because I just cut a little 2 stud axle in half. You can see it right here. It's just for more support. It just goes on here or something. So yeah, you put it in there in that hole, and then I just put the 2 in here. Actually, I think I've got a bag with all the pieces that I've like cut and stuff, so maybe I'll go and find it right now. You'll see an annotation right now if you're on PC, or in the description when I found the piece, okay? Okay, I found the other half, but I think the reason why it's not on here is because it's a little bit longer than a half. As you can see, actually no, it'll just be able to go through the wall of the gun, but yeah, it sticks out a little bit farther. That's probably why I didn't use it. Anyways, back to the tutorial. Yeah, it needs to be sticking up like this, so this needs to be facing up like that, so if you hold it like that, it'll make like a little space here, and that's where the push stick goes through. That was actually pretty difficult to make, just to get this thing and the mag release all in one piece. That was extremely difficult. So you can put this down, and now we're going to make the mag release, which is actually very simple, but it doesn't work that well, unfortunately. So yeah, so you need a 7 stud long axle and one of those things, normal spacer, 3 stud long beam, and a 2 stud long axle. You're just going to attach them together like that, and then cap it off with another one of these pieces, and make sure that it's centered on the axle, or at least mostly centered. You'll be able to fix it once you have the gun. And then put one of these pins on there, and just put it right on here. It doesn't really matter which way the pin is facing, it doesn't affect anything, but I just have it facing this way in the pictures, so that's the way you guys should have it facing. Let's see here. Yeah, so then you just cap it off with another 5 stud long thin beam. Just put it on there. And as you can see, it's not really attached to anything in particular. So yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's pretty flimsy right now, and that piece won't go through. I did a really bad job at cutting it. There we go, I think I got it now. No, whatever, I'll fix it later. But yeah, this is pretty much what you should have right now. And now, if you want to cap it off, you can take 2 of these. I just took these from my mag release. You need 4 of them, by the way. I just put them on here like this, and that just keeps it together. So you guys can do that, it's up to you, but it makes it a lot easier because you don't want this thing falling apart. I'm just trying to get that piece through that I modded, because you need this area to be very clear. This hole, you need it to be clear, or else you'll have a lot of trouble when you're cocking the gun or charging it, whatever you prefer. So you can just attach this onto the third hole so that there's one space right there, and that is where this piece will go through. So it all lines up like that when you put it on the gun. So that's why I decided to like do the right wall before I did this, so you guys just didn't have it lying around. And yeah, so you can put that down for now. And this will also be in two parts, by the way. This is the first part, just like this whole bullet feed mechanism and everything. So yeah, you can put that off to the side. You need 2 9 stud long beams, a blue pin, one of these beige pins, and 2 half spacers. So now you take one of these pieces, flip it upside down, or no, just place it down right now. Take the half spacers and put them on the end of each pin. Put one on the end of each pin, like that. So yeah, if you're holding this upside down, they go like on the back there, so that it's like that. Now you just take one pin or one beam, put one on each end like that. That's basically it. You take this, you flip that up, and again I've got it color coded to help me out here. You can put the white one through there, and then this one, it goes on that hole. So there's 4 studs right there, 4 holes. That's basically it. So like if you push on it, it should be able to feed right through there. And if it doesn't, then you did something wrong, but that's what it should do. So now you're done with the bullet feed. And this piece, it'll just go on top of here, but not yet. Not yet. Did I put a piece on the wrong place here? No, I didn't. Alright, so yeah. That's the end of this part. I'll see you guys in the next one.